welcome back to Scolio Pilates. This is exercise video of your 10-part series, and I'm Karena Thek, author and founder of Scolio Pilates. In this exercise video, we're going to focus on strengthening very directly the muscles of the spine. Now, everything we've done so far has included the spine, but we want to see if we can just go a little more direct. The most direct way to go for spine muscles will be, of course, to lie on our stomachs and lift into spine extension. It's a little tricky with scoliosis because you don't want to cave into those hollows, and that's the conundrum, right? So if I'm lying on my stomach, imagine that the sand is here. This is my upper back hollow, and the moment I lie on my tummy, it tends to just kind of dive into the earth. So we can do things to mitigate that issue. I have just a sweatshirt and a t-shirt here. You could use bath towels to make this happen. Bath towels work extremely well. And you can just kind of fold your bath towel into this nice long position. Sweatshirts also work really well. We want to be able to be very flexible with what we're using, so that when we're traveling, when we're wherever we need to be, we can actually use what's handy. So I'm going to fold this other shirt up here. So what I've created is I've created a place, the red part, my shirt, a place to put my hips. The sweatshirt here is a place to lengthen my spine, and then my head is going to rest over here just above the sand. I've created a very, very mini inversion. Just like you see with our K-wedge, it's a 21 or a 28 degree inversion. Here we probably have 3 to 4 degrees. It's very valuable. And that way the spine does not cave into the earth. We are going to use our wedges. Our wedges are not going to go under the convexities or the sand dunes because they can't touch them. And so we want them to go under the opposite sides of where you had them earlier so that they can lift those hollows up. So let me chat you through this. So down I go, and I'm going to put a wedge underneath the hollow side to lift it closer to the sky, and that will keep me from kind of dropping into the earth in that hollow part. And then I have a wedge underneath my low back hollow on the other side. In this position, we want to create a letter X, not just with the arms, but with the legs. So we have this long, long, long reach. Everything that you own is reaching. And then you just let the head hover and you wiggle it out. And again, you reach and you wiggle and hover the head. Last time, reach first. This is a reach. And this is a wiggle. Now, rest your head on your hands here. Reach one leg away from the hip and release. Reach the other leg away from the hip and release. From here, let's add the breathing that we learned and the elongation from the first 3 videos. So start with your inhale. Bring the points of the spine, the vertebrae, away from each other on that inhale. Feel the little balls that are the vertebrae floating up towards your head to find space. Exhale, keep that length. Inhale, open up the hollow ribs. Expand into the lower back, into that hollow. Exhale, feather the tummy away from the earth. Inhale, open up the hollow in the upper back. Continue the inhale, open the hollow in the lower back. Exhale, give it a wiggle, rest your head on your hands. Inhale, open up the hollow, upper back, open up the hollow, lower back. Exhale, wiggle it out once more like that. Inhale, open the upper back hollow. Continue the inhale, open the lower back hollow. Exhale, wiggle it out. Okay, adding on now. This time, we're going to inhale, open up the hollows. Halfway through the inhale, we're going to lift one leg. Let's start with the right leg. And then back down. So we are going to lift on the inhale because we want to use the inhale to expand the hollow so it doesn't cave in on us when we actually lift a leg. So it looks like this. Inhale, open up the upper back. Inhale, open up the lower back. Keep those open, 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 open. Float the leg, open up the hollows. Exhale, down, and give it a wiggle. Inhale, open the hollow. Open the lower back hollow. Float the leg, same leg, same leg. Exhale, back down. Let's try that one more time. Same leg. Inhale, open the upper back hollow. Continue to inhale into the lower back hollow. Float the leg up. And exhale, wiggle it out. Good work. I know it seems a little backwards. Good work. You're doing good. Let's try the other leg. Inhale, open the upper back hollow. Inhale, open the lower back hollow. Float the leg up. Inhaling, inhaling. Exhale, wiggle it out. Inhale, open the upper back hollow. Open the lower back hollow. Float the leg up. Exhale it out. You have one more to go. Inhale, open up. Open the lower. Float the leg. Exhale it out. Whew, it's just not easy. Okay, let's try lifting the head. So inhale for me. Open the lower back. Open the upper back hollow. Open the upper back hollow. Keep the inhale going. Float the head. Exhale down. Wiggle it out. So when you float the head, it's really about taking the head off of the hands, but you're still looking down. It's basically you're lifting enough to get maybe 5 or 6 pieces of paper between your head and your hands. Not much. Twice more. Inhale, open the upper back hollow. Open the lower back hollow. Continue to inhale, float the head up. Exhale it down. Wiggle it out. Once more, inhale. Float the head. Keep inhaling. Keep inhaling. Exhale, down you go. That was excellent. Okay, go ahead and roll onto your back now. You can sit up and give it a little wiggle. We'll get rid of our towels or the sweatshirts, whatever you were using there to create your inversion. We're gonna lie back down on our backs. Wedge up. This goes underneath the convexity, underneath the sand dunes. We're going to lift them towards the sky. When we were on our stomachs, we were trying to lift the hollows towards the sky because they were sinking into the earth. Take your feet a little wider than the hips. Place your hand on your chest. Place your other hand on your ribs. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen the back of the neck. And sink the chest. Inhaling. Lots of space in the spine. Exhale, the chest sinks. The ribs sink. The hips start to curl. You lengthen your neck. Inhaling. Exhale, chest sinks. Ribs sink. Curl the hips. And up you go. You're going to go as high as you can, keeping the mid-back on the ground. Okay, so we're not going to go above mid-back. So mid-back pushes down, hips push up. Lower the hips a little bit and lift up. My hand on my chest reminds me that this space is staying soft and relaxed, and the back of my neck is not straining to lengthen, but it's also not, I'm not tipping my chin to the sky. Let's do 4 more lifts. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Rolling through the spine, finding the wedges to help us find neutral. Hands on the hips, give it a little wiggle. That was excellent work. Go ahead and roll to one side to come up, or rock to center to come up. And that was excellent. That was finding those scoliosis spine muscles much, much more directly, even though we were using them in the other videos. This has been a balanced body video.